Alrighty, my name is Preston. This is for the group myself, Mac, John, and Aaron. We're going over the company called Mobley. It's a SaaS company. We're going to cover their founders to begin with. So Zach Barney is the current CEO of Mobley and was part of the founding team. Chris Jenkins is the other co-founder, and he serves as the COO of Mobley. Both founders come from SaaS backgrounds, and Zach has even had successful exits in the past. One of them to be specific, and then I know Chris has had a couple as well. Now, their strengths and weaknesses. Zach previously worked at Velo, Nearmap Team, and HireVue. He's been building SaaS sales teams and go-to-market functions since 2010 and has personally closed over $4 million in ARR. His teams have historically closed over $40 million, and he has had one successful exit. So for Zach specifically, I think his strengths would be more of like a go-to-market sales type of thing, where he's had experience generating or building teams that generate a ton of money. Maybe a weakness would be his technical experience. It doesn't seem like Zach has very been or hasn't been very technical, I guess. So not more like he hasn't been focused on product for the most part. Now, Chris, on the other hand, he's previously worked at On24, Workfront/Adobe, WTW, and Banyan. Chris has been more on the product side, where he has contributed as a CTO and a product leader at his past companies. He's also had some go-to-market experience since he served as a business development leader as well. He has been involved in 4 exits. So Chris, he's more technical, and I think that's one of his biggest strengths. A weakness would actually be his go-to-market experience. Business development is a super important key, like it's a very key function in SaaS, but he doesn't have nearly as much experience as Zach does. So I think the founders actually they complement each other very well. I think they both cover each other's strengths and weaknesses. One strength would cover another's weakness per se, which is pretty good when we're looking at possibly investing, right? And so are we confident in their success? Well, I believe that we are. I think that both of these founders are experienced and have had successful past experiences. Because of this, we trust that Zach and Chris know that what they are doing and know how to build a successful and quickly growing SaaS company. So investing in these two investors would be a good decision, and based on their previous exits, we'd expect the same success to get a return on our money. Now, to cover the product, Mobley is a software solution that helps companies and their sales teams build relationships and close deals. The product automates grunt work field sales teams would typically do, and it allows sales reps to scan, track, message, log, and close deals without ever having to go on a laptop. So the solution also logs activities automatically into a CRM, so leaders don't have to constantly ask reps to update lead information, which is pretty interesting. And as a salesperson, I think that's pretty freaking sick. Now, the pain point that they're trying to solve, typically sales reps have to manually update information every single day for every single person that they talk to. Mobley is automating the grunt and manual work that may seem tedious to most reps, so that they can focus on one thing that they're paying to do, and that's to close deals, right? So instead of wasting time updating CRM information on a lead, Mobley does it for them all on their iPhone or their phone, I guess. And so this is especially tailored towards field sales reps, since they're out in the field. They've typically only got their phone on them. They talk to someone. It's nice to have it updated right then and there. Now we're going to go over the financials. So Mobley's business model revolves around providing a mobile solution for the needs of sales professionals. This solution addresses points related to lead capture, CRM integration, and engagement tracking. So mobile solution obviously is just a mobile application designed to streamline the lead capture process at events and in-person meetings. CRM integration, the platform integrates with its user CRM system. And this allows for automatic synchronization of captured leads and engagement activities. Now, engagement tracking. Mobley allows users to log engagement activities such as calls, emails, texts, and social interactions directly from the app. And this makes sure that all interactions with leads are accurately recorded and tracked within the CRM system. Now, do the economics make sense? Revenue streams. Mobley generates revenue through a subscription model. So this predictable revenue stream allows for stable cash flow and scalability. The cost structure is the Mobley's main costs are associated with their business model, um, which is it's mostly associated with the product development, marketing, sales, customer support, and infrastructure expenses. Overall, Mobley's business model makes sense since it displays a need in the market and offers a solution with clear value to sales professionals. If Mobley can execute its strategy, acquire and retain customers, and maintain or manage its costs, such as like customer acquisition costs and everything like that, right? The economics of its business model are all there, and it makes sense. Now, I'm going to let Mac go through the valuation and exit analysis and our investment decision. I feel like he explains it a lot better. So just go ahead and listen to him. I'm going to press play on his little video here as he explains these slides.
So I did the valuation and exit analysis, and I also did the investment decision, which I will paste in a separate video in that slide. It's always kind of tough when I do the valuation and exit analysis, something I'm still sort of rusty on, but let's look at how we can value Mobley and potential exit opportunities. I analyzed similar public companies and past acquisitions in their space. The typical revenue multiple is around 10. Based on Mobley's projected 500,000 ARR in 2 years and applying that 10 multiple, we estimated that their valuation could be around 5 million. And so if we invest 150K for 50% ownership in this round, that puts Mobley's post-money valuation at 5.67 million.
Awesome. Now we're gonna look at
So I did the
now we're gonna look at the next slide. So the investment decision. I'll let Matt go over that as well.
So for the investment decision, the obvious question is, should we invest or not? So here are the pros and cons. The pros being solving a real pain point for sales teams with their mobile solution. Mobley's offering a mobile solution, which is really not around often, especially with big CRMs that are only offered on computers. So this is a lot more optimal for mobile devices. It's experienced founding team with good track records. I watched their YouTube, their podcast, and they're passionate about what they do. They seem to kind of have their ducks in a row. And they have early traction with beta users and potential customers. So those are some good pros, but some cons that I've come up with are they have lots of competition with big players already. They rely on third-party data, which could cause issues. And it's still improving if they can hit their growth targets so early on as a startup. So overall, I think the potential upside outweighs the current risks. My recommendation is to invest, but keep monitoring their progress closely, especially on customers, their product and path to profitability before the future investments.
Awesome. Now you've got it. So thank you for listening.